renewed, refreshed, ready to go. Welcome back and welcome in. My name is Evan. We're here playing Celeste. We're doing some Goldens. I don't know where to go next. We just did chapter 3 Golden. Am I correct? Did we get that? We did chapter 3 Seaside Golden last time we were in Celeste. I might just move on to chapter 4 Seaside Golden. Is that crazy? I don't know, but I'm gonna do it. Herobrine's not here to tell me no. So I'm just gonna do my best. I don't know if it's where I should be right now. We're gonna try. Oh, I can actually wait. I can turn up Celeste volume, because I have the volume set for Fortnite yapping. There we go. That's fine. We'll make it through. Hope everyone's doing well. I know Blob's out either lurking in Hero's stream or chilling over here playing some Minecraft. I see you. I see you, Blob. Don't think I don't see you. Okay, this is good progress already. Herobrine would be proud. I'm doing it for him. He better appreciate it. Oops, that was not good though. This soundtrack's good. Man, it's been a while since I heard this song. It's a good one. Good work, Herobrine, on the soundtrack. I appreciate all the hard work you did making all the music for this game. Oh, we need to get over to the other side on the dash. It makes it way easier. I've decided. I don't remember what room 3 looks like here. We're gonna have to hope for the best once we make it over that far. Do. Oh, that was way low. Oof. Sorry, I was glancing there, chat. I had to take a quick peek over at the old screen over there. Oops. Let me get out of... Oh, that's low. That's low. Let me get out of room 2. I know I'm capable of it. If it works, it works. No one ever said I couldn't do it like that. They definitely didn't tell me to do that, though. Do. We gotta lock in. It's all about the stamina retention in this area. How do you guys feel about that? Pretty good. Oh, atrocious. Atrocious. That was gross. I didn't like that. I didn't like anything about that. Oh, I don't like this one. It's going okay though? Oh man, I messed it up. I can't remember if I have to try to get on the other side of that one as well. Or if I can hop around. Oops. Yo, what's up, Z? Golden's time. Exactly. And that's what I'm talking about. Literally just listened to a science podcast about another form of retention an hour ago. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You're playing Green Mario's house? Z, which Green Mario's house are you playing? They didn't think it had any effect? Oh yeah, no. It's all a bunch of he said, she said in that department. I fear it's a lot of malarkey. You're playing Green Mario's House 1. Nice. I've never really made my way through any of the Green Mario House games, which I know is kind of sacrilegious as a Nintendo stan, but I think I've said it before. I tried playing Luigi's Mansion 3, and all I ended up doing was vacuuming. I just ended up vacuuming up all of the little like trinkets you could find all over the place. Instead of actually playing the game, I was just trying to clean everything, which like isn't the point of the game, but they gave me the option to do it, so I just was like walking around everywhere cleaning everything. It's on GameCube NSO now. That does make it much more accessible, that's for sure. That's chill, because I can play it with a GameCube controller then, which is nice. Chore Simulator? In a way, isn't that all video games, though? We do them all to
this isn't Halo
take steps somewhere.
Boo.
Yo, Jay, what's up? This is not Halo Infinite. It's nothing close to Halo Infinite. 2 and 3 don't stand close to the charm 1 has. Yeah, from everything I've seen of it, I would agree with you there. The 1 just had a little bit of a different edge to it. Methinks. Oh my goodness. Hero, are you listening to my stream over there? That was scary. That was scary, bro. Don't do that to me. Are you just watching my stream on your stream? I gotta mute this tab now. Hold on. That was crazy. That scared me. Yo, what's up, Hero? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Did it work? Yeah, you raided, but you're still also streaming my stream by the looks of things. Which I'm not, it's fine. You can keep that restream going on. It's just funny. Oh no. Oh no. Hi, how are you doing? I didn't have you here to guide me at the beginning. So, oh wait, no. It did raid in. Never mind, Hero, you're good. Yeah, you ended your stream. It's because I had your stream up, so I raided myself. I was like, why did I have this tab open that was playing me? I thought you were playing, like you had put my stream on or something. I'm a dingus. You're good, you're good. How are you doing? How was your stream? And if you need to raid and run and go take a sleepy, feel free. Look, here, I'm so locked in, I don't have time to understand what's going on in my browser tabs. You think I got time to manage all that? Look at these moves out here. But yeah, you weren't here at to guide me, so I just decided to jump into 4C. I hope that's an okay choice. So far I've made it not to screen 3. That's where we're at so far. Each time I type the stream buffers, yeah, it looks like we're dropping frames like a something. That's not your fault though. Actually, yeah, Hero, that is your fault. Can you please stop messing up my stream, Hero? Hero, I don't know if you knew this or not, but for some reason, every time you're typing, my whole stream is going to crash. So actually stop watching. Just kidding. Did we get 3C the other night? Yes, we did. Why did I just dash though? Yes, we did get 3C the other night. Like right at the end. I literally held it out until the very last possible second. Because I'm crazy like that. I'll stop chatting. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. Just kidding. You can hang out. Hereby crash the stream, do it. Couldn't tell if it was my fault on my side, for real? Nah, it's definitely my side doing dumb things that I don't really have any control over. How are you doing, Blob? How is your Minecrafting going? I know you're not on the server anymore, but you know, go to check in. Remember, because I was like, wow, you're holding me hostage when I have to be up in the morning? Exactly. How? You have to be up in the morning? Please don't tell me you got an 8 a.m. again. Please don't tell me you're staying up when you should be sleeping for an 8 a.m. Hero, if it makes any difference... Oh, you meant on Thursday night. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yes, when I got the, when I got 3C at the end. I got you. I understand. Good, been fishing, about to go out for drinks since I got the day off tomorrow. Hell yeah, Blob. Hell yeah. I'll make a drink for myself right now. For you. Just kidding, I'm not gonna. Then my Celeste game would be completely off. Dude, I also, every once in a while, I'll boot up into the Minecraft server just to fish. It's just so nice to just sit there. I don't know. I've got a nice little lake out where I'm at right now. I haven't built like a dock or anything yet, but I got a decent fishing rod and I'm just sitting there fishing. Don't have an 8 a.m. tomorrow. That's good news, Hero. Then I don't feel bad. Stream was fun. Started the new map I was talking about. Pretty fun so far. But pretty dark material. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Hell yeah, W hypothetical drink. I mean, I've got right next to Snack Sink in the cupboard. We could make a non-hypothetical one. If we wanted. If we so wanted, chat. Within our reason. Just kidding. I'm not feeling it. It's too late in the day. I gotta go to sleep after stream. Not get crazy. Or get so sleepy and die. So hypothetical drink it is. Oh man. Hero, do you have any good advice for my stamina retention in this area? I always forget about the existence of Snack Sink. Yeah, right now, all that's in Snack Sink, I've got the last can of peas, and I've got a big bag of honey mustard pretzels. That's what's on the that's what's in Snack Sink right now, in case anybody's wondering. Ah, man. Don't think 4C is that bad now. I think about it. I think you get it the stream. Yeah, 4C, I mean, granted, I haven't made it past screen 2 yet, but this first part hasn't been, I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do at least. I'm not like completely flustered yet. Let me play through this chapter really quick. Alright, Hero. Alright, I see how it is. Sounds like you need a refill of peas. You know, there's a lot of peas, my boy. Ever heard of a dishes shower? Yeah, that's crazy though. Snack Sink is understandable because I don't actually use the sink as a sink. Dishes shower is crazy because why? That's diabolical. Oh, I keep doing that. Ah. You guys, I'm struggling out here. But yeah, the dishes shower would be that. Yeah, it's when you want. Yeah. I can't. Why not just in the sink though? Why do you have access to a shower that you're okay doing that in, but not just the sink? That's what I don't understand. You're saying that it's you don't like disturb your roommates, but like if you're doing it in the shower, first of all, you're turning the shower on. Second, like if you're comfortable doing that, like why not just do them in a sink? Also, like what is your roommate like sleeping in the kitchen? Because you could wake them up and the sink is tiny? Yeah, but how many dishes are you doing? Did you invite like a full party over to dine with fine china on like a full Thanksgiving spread? You do have a tip here, Brian? Okay, give it to me. Shower less likely to wake them up? If you say so. Whoops. Like one less likely. When you're crossing back over the first time when the block is next to you. When you're crossing back over the first time when the block is next to you, you can wall jump off it to get over it, instead of doing a climb jump over. I'll figure out what that means. I understand. You're saying I can do this. When the purple rocks are next to you. Yep. Exactly what I just did, right? It was that but better. That but the correct way. I think. You're telling me to do like that. Okay. That's fair. I guess I'm getting it with climbing where it's not too bad. Like I can pretty comfortably do it, I think. Either way. Now I'm just stuck at this upper part. But I appreciate that. Any information is good information. Oops. Gonna run through room 3 as well, see if I can remember it. Hell yeah. You the goat. He's the best to ever do it. Too high up. He's too high, they say. They're saying he's too high. Yo, Cash Money, have a good lurk. Thanks for dropping by. Cash Money. Dude, I wish I could play Luigi's Mansion, but instead of the voice actor being Luigi, I want the voice actor to be Metal Face J. I need a full Metal Face J rework of Luigi's Mansion. I need all the vocal lines modded into the game. The last dash should just be a straight up dash, by the way. Ah, okay. Then you can go right to re-grab the block. W intel. I was definitely doing a diagonal, so that should be good. His Luigi's so funny. Dude, it was so good. We raided in there and like, man, it was such a good surprise and so funny. Trying so hard to sleep on Thursday, but I was crying laughing. Yeah, I literally, like we got there and I was doing the same. I was laughing so hard. Oops. Need to watch the rest of the VOD? Yeah, I need to too. That was gold. I had a coworker show up on Halloween, which like technically we were allowed to wear Halloween costumes, so it was all chill. My coworker showed up, and he's one of our forklift drivers. Dude showed up with like Star Wars Rebel fighter gear with like the helmet and everything, and he like strapped into the forklift with his Rebel gear. It was so epic. It was pretty cool. I was stoked to see that one. But also it was just perfect because he was a forklift driver, so it like felt like he was getting into his little ship. Yeah, it was super awesome. I was a little jealous, not gonna lie. Oops, I waited too long to jump. The movement had already begun. Oops. I was glancing. Oops. Yikes, this guy's stinky. Get this guy out of here. Room 3 is a little tricky, but not too bad. Okay, perfect. Lovely to hear. And hey, worst comes to worst, we'll be back at this room tomorrow. So I'm not too pressed. Alright, room 3. Very strong wind pushing to the right. Ah, correct. Now I remember. Just so you're not caught off guard. I wasn't caught off guard, thankfully. I just goofed that the F up. We're fine. Brilliant. I was caught off guard in Minecraft today because on our server, I forgot in the version that we're running, we have shelves. They added shelves to the game in that update, and I forgot that was a thing. So I need to actually make some. Yo, what's up? Welcome in, Kukorika. When is everyone playing anyway? Minecraft? I don't know. People are in and out at random times, but basically it's just me and Blob each hopping on for like half an hour to an hour at a time at different times when neither of us are online. So that's what's been happening over there. But we should figure out a time to all get on or something. At the top of room 2, you don't have to jump back over to the block at the end. You can like go to this, let it go to the ceiling and break and just hold right. Okay. Understood. Wish you could play Minecraft? I know. I don't know what to do without like not using the tunnel service I use and just using my IP, which I don't want to do. The problem is like I don't know what exactly your school's blocking or your Wi-Fi's blocking. Don't blame you. You can blame me. I'm the one running the server, but I guess I'm not the one running the tunnel, so I don't know. I don't know who to blame. But if you're choosing not to blame me, I'll take it. Oops. Yo, Kukurikda. If you're still here, how am I supposed to pronounce your username? I feel like I'm all over the place. I bet a VPN would work if school allows it. Yeah, you might be able to use a VPN to bypass the school's DNS in that way, right? Don't know what VPN to use? Yeah, I was gonna say Proton's like the only one to bother using, I think. From what little I know, I'm fairly certain that's kind of just the one. Who knows? Okay, perfect. I'm glad you don't know. I'm glad you don't know how to pronounce your username. That's perfect. How is everyone? That's a good question. Chat, let's get some responses. How is everyone? That's a question at everyone, not just me. To answer your question, I'm doing well. Yeah. Today was kind of a crazy day. Worked early in the morning. But then hung out with my wife, and we went to thrift shopping for a little bit, and then afterwards we went and got McFlurries because we had we're doing that good old McDonald's Monopoly stuff, so we got free McFlurries. Oh, you know how to say it? You just like leaving people in doubt? That's perfect. I love it. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I hate to diminish my chances of winning in McDonald's Monopoly, but in case you guys don't know, legally speaking, any type of sweepstakes that anyone runs, you're able to enter for free. They have to legally give you a way to enter a sweepstakes for free. Anyways, you're able to get, I think, 10 McDonald's Monopoly thingies per day. You just gotta request the codes for them or whatever. But it means that I get, every day I've been getting like a free fry or a free burger or a free something. I've only got like a month to redeem them or something like that, but I'm getting them. They're piling up. You had a McDonald's triple cheeseburger today? I know that's what you've said you've liked before. I still need to try that. You had a chicken sandwich from Wendy's? What type of chicken sandwich? I forget, do you do spicy food here, Brian? I mean, I don't think the spicy chicken at Wendy's is that spicy, but I do think it's better than the normal one. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. And the posture check. Y'all out here trying to take care of your streamer. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Like spicy food, but generally just get the regular chicken sandwich. You know, it's been so long since I've had just the regular Wendy's chicken sandwich. Maybe I ought to do it the service of trying it on its own. Are you a sauce on the sandwich kind of guy? Like, do you get a side sauce for it? Oops. Every now and then I get the spicy nugs. Yeah, see, when I'm going to Wendy's, well, you know how I am. I'm balling on a budget, so I'm looking for. It comes with mayo. Yeah. But are you getting like a side sauce to do some extra sauce action? I'm balling on a budget, so you know I gotta go with the good old 4 for 4 still. $4. Get me my little burger at Wendy's. Get me my spicy nugs. Get me my drink. Get me my fry. Comes with mayo, lettuce, tomato, pickle, but I get no pickle. That's fair. I would go no pickle as well unless I was doing spicy. I think the pickle balances with the spicy, but I know that you're a pickle hater, so. You're putting buffalo on the triple with the mayo? Hell yeah, see, I'm all about that. Yeah, when I I'm all up, dude. I think I just really like the McDonald's barbecue sauce. So I'll be getting that McDonald's barbecue sauce and I'll be dunking my burger in that. Is it stream lagging or is it just me? No, it's all of us. It's all of us. Yeah, we'll give it like a minute here to see if it resets. It went down to 0 bits per second for me being sent out. That's crazy. It's struggling for its life. Sounds like the perfect time for me to beat this whole thing. When nobody can watch. All the pressure's off. Yeah, I wonder what causes those dips. Like if it's a hardware issue with my... If it's a hardware issue with my network stuff, like on my computer, if it's a router issue, if it's a power issue, I don't know. The problem is the only time I'm noticing it is when I'm streaming, and I don't have time to go diagnose network issues while I'm streaming. Fun fact, in English, every odd number has an E in it. Yep. That's true. That's crazy. That's a good fact. Occasionally, it really is me, like, shit lags when I have a laptop in my lap or when my hands are on my keyboard, so I get scared. Oh, fair. Fair, fair, fair. Hey, if your laptop's struggling when it's on your lap, when was the last time you cracked the back of your laptop open and checked the fans? If you're a laptop in bed kind of person, when was the last time you checked your laptop fans? Because let me tell you, if that's got intakes on the bottom anywhere, that's gonna be sucking in all sorts of everything. You know how to do that? Depends on the laptop. Depends on the laptop. In theory, hopefully it's easy enough as just like a couple screws, there you go. Whole laptop falls apart. It's a Mac, I don't think it's an option. Yeah, they'll want to take you to a certified retailer. Yo, we just got a raid. What's up, Zoe? Welcome in, Zoe Tech. How are you doing? How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you playing? And if you need to raid and run, feel free. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. How are the Goldens going? Good. So far, we have done 1A, 1C, 2C, 3C. We're on 4C right now. I also did 1A dashless during that time as well. Take me and my viewer. Wait, I mean some baguettes. Hey. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome in. But yeah, Goldens are going good. If you're talking specifically about today's stream, however, we've been having a little bit of lag with the stream every once in a while, so that's unfortunate. And outside of that, I've made it to the third room like 3 or 4 times. I'm doing okay. It's not that it's that difficult. It's that we've been yapping. We've been talking about food as usual because that's all I can think about. Playing Celeste Sea Dogs Extended Seasides. Last chapter at the moment, but it's going relatively well, and soon we're off to chapter 10. And Monica's D-Sides. Man, nice. Good stuff. Gotta lyric, remove makeup, and get a meal. Hey, no worries, of course. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy resting up. Get all that. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for dropping off. Cici Nakona. Watch till I go to bed. Hey, appreciate it. That's what's up. You gotta get back to the D sides here, Brian. Did 1D and then never touch them again. Are they that difficult? I don't think I've ever seen anyone do any of the D sides. You're just chilling at the moment? Hell yeah. Good to hear. That's what's up. We're here for a chill time. We stay having a nice time around here. They get pretty hard. Do they now? Do they now? You don't say. Really high level players say the last chapter of D-Sides is messed up. I start getting into Grandmaster territory. I trust them. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like stuff I would like to see someone do and then never do myself. I think Wendy was during one of my very long streams because I was delirious, and that's where the original "I'm the freaking goat" clip came from. That Blob loves so much. What do you mean I'm the freaking goat? Don't you mean... I don't think it was freaking goat, right? I think you said something slightly different. Oops. Yeah, I'll definitely pop by if I when I see you up. I'll definitely come take a look. By the way, what is the meaning of the lettered sides? Great question. So the chapters in this game are listed as like sides on a cassette. So normally you'd have your A side of a cassette and you'd flip it over to play the B side, right? So that's the that's what it's all about. And when you unlock these like extra hidden chapters, you have to find a cassette to get them. That's that was what they are, basically. Yeah, you said freaking goat. Thank you, Hero Brian, for clarifying. Although, did cassettes actually have multiple sides, or am I tripping? In my head, I was thinking they might have, but then is that just a holdover from vinyl? Were there double-sided cassettes? Oh man, I'm having to like rack the depths of my brain from... There must have been. There must have been, but they must have had lower fidelity audio quality to fit. I'm trying to think of how that would work on a cassette. Because they had two separate cassettes. So is this a holdover? So then why would they call it a side? That would still be a holdover from when it used to physically be two sides. I don't know. I wonder what geometry would be needed for 3, like a 3-sided cassette. That's crazy. Nope, I did it again. I did the same thing again. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, I can't remember. Man, I mean, I don't have any way to listen to a cassette. I haven't listened to a cassette in probably... it's gotta be 20 years or so. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Hey, at least I touched the cloud this time. Look, we're consistently getting over there. And not only are we consistently getting over there, but we're consistently getting over there, and I'm not paying attention to the game at all. So that says something, right? Okay, maybe not consistent. We're getting there. We're going in the right direction. We're constantly moving the right way, even if it's not at the most admirable pace. We're still making it happen. Hey, we got to bounce. Oh. One day. Nope, not today though. Oh, jumped too late. Oops. But yeah, chat, I might have to start streaming. Not I might. I'm going to have to start streaming earlier. Most days. Starting probably tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time that's going to end up being and for how long exactly that's going to be. We're going to kind of feel it out. So it'll probably be starting like maybe in hour to an hour and a half earlier. Just trying to make some wiggle room in my schedule for sleep. Yo, what's up, emo girl? You jumping in from the Zoe raid? Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. What a relief, honestly. Oh, for an earlier stream time, I do feel like it is not only good for me, but I feel like there's definitely people in chat who will appreciate it. And I know I have a couple other people who like have specifically been like, I would love to watch your stream, but I can't because it's so late. Which, like, it is. It is. And especially for like our East Coast friends in the US. Came in with the Zoe raid but was AFK. Hey, that's all good. We appreciate the lurkers around these Twitch parts. That's what it's all about. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, I am in 4C. I'm assuming if you're coming from Zoe that you either know Celeste or enjoy Celeste, so. But I'm all base game. That's the way it is over here. I forgot this area. Okay. Anyway, welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for raiding in. And yeah, Hero, you can't wait for earlier stream time? Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good all around. And it's gonna be good for my mental to get my sleep. It's gonna be good for wife Brozo so we can hang out more. It'll be good. Should get on modded at some point in the future for real. Hero, I have not ruled it out. I have 100% not ruled it out. Strawberry jam's a must? Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. I have not ruled it out of the picture. I want to get through as much of the base game as feasibly possible first. At that point, I will open myself up to the possibilities of jamming with the best. Oof. I just don't have oop. I don't have the time to do it all right now. I can't commit to getting through Strawberry Jam right now. I can't even commit to getting my VODs out on time. How could I commit to a whole other Celeste game right now? Plus, I also need to play Celeste 64 at some point. I need to figure out when I want to play Celeste 64. Oop. You wouldn't expect me to? Okay. You doubter, you hater. Just kidding. of course. That was a crazy grab. Doop, doop, doop. Gah. Putting words into your mouth? You said it, not me. Uh-oh. Ow. Oops. All right. Let's keep moving. Let's not die. Everything is fine. I just looked at your throne wish list for the first time ever, and the Sour Patch being the first thing there is killing me. Okay, look, I also need to go through and I need to change that list, bro. I put things on there so quick. I need to actually go and put things on there that actually make sense to have on there. It's so silly. I was being so stupid when I made it just because. And then Blob went on there immediately and bought me a 4-pack of wasabi peas. It's perfect, you should leave it? Okay. I thought it was pretty good. But also really silly. Next time I have $10 spare, I'll buy you Sour Patch. Hell yeah. No, put your money to better use, bro. Don't. Don't. Oops. It'll be a while before you have $10 to spare. That's fair. You'll get some Sour Patch from me eventually? Okay. If you say so. Blob's Peas? Yeah. Yeah, Blob's Peas. They came all the way from Australia for me. You're so jobless? Is that different than normal jobless? You're so jobless? You need to get Blob to hire you at CEO of Australia. I don't know why this guy doesn't just get us all work visas and ship us over there. It's like a new level of jobless. You made a new tier list. Are you more jobless if you're not in school? If you're not in school, well, I mean, I would argue that being in school actively, well, it's important for and counts as effort for job, but does not count as financial income as job. So I think it's a different vibe. It's a level of jobless where I say money will come my way and do nothing to bring the money my way. Hey, do the free McDonald's sweepstakes right now for McDonald's Monopoly. There, you got a chance to win cash prizes, baby. Look, you could do it right now. Oops. That's literally gambling. It's not gambling if you play it for free. Then it's... You just go to the casino? Nah, I'm not saying play it by buying anything. You get 10 daily codes for the McDonald's sweepstakes. I'm saying do that. I'm not saying put any money into it. Don't put any money in the machine. That's a mistake. Yeah, any sweepstakes, at least in the US, you legally have to have some free option to enter. And the McDonald's sweepstakes, there's a link on there that you can get 10 codes per day. You have to put in personal info so McDonald's knows everything about you. But curse knowledge, the top right corner of the 8 button in the Windows calculator is offset by 1 pixel. You're welcome. Oh no, are you bringing information from are you bringing information over from the dev who shall not be named? This sounds like the forbidden knowledge from the dev who shall not be named. Can you name the dev? I can't even speak of his name. Yeah, the streamer known as Pile of Slopware. Ever heard of him? That guy. Y'all know that guy? Can we start beef? No, he's already had enough of that. I probably shouldn't, can't say that I have. No, fair. I just came up with that off the dome, by the way. In case anyone wants to trademark that, you can't, because that's mine. That was all me. Did you like that? That's what you pay for around here, folks. Brilliant zingers like that. That was fire. Thank you, thank you. Keep stoking my ego. Too late, I already trademarked it. No, no, no. I take it back. It was peak. If you say so. I thought it was pretty good. It do be rhyming. Ow. Dang it. Oh, brother. But also, I'm sure someone else on the internet has already made that joke, so really, one can only be so original. Oh no, I'm dead. It's probably Charlie who made the joke, not gonna lie. You know what? That does sound like a Charlie joke to make. That does. Isn't it crazy how, like, we as the internet just understand these things when you say Charlie and I say yup? And you're not talking Charlie Brown? See, I try to explain streaming, especially small streamer streaming like this, by thinking of the correct Charlie. Well, if you say that, I don't know if you're thinking of the right Charlie. Oh no. Wait, now I'm thinking, I don't know if you're thinking of the Charlie I'm thinking about. Take a shot in the dark if we're thinking about the same one right now. Yeah, I'm talking about the famous Hunger Games acting Charles White Jr. Oh, yeah, of course, that's who we're thinking about. That's the Charlie we're thinking about. Yeah, I'm glad we're all on board thinking about the same one. Yeah, I was too? No, I wasn't talking about that Charlie. I assumed you weren't talking about that Charlie. I assumed you were talking about Charlie. Mr. Moister. I assumed you were talking about the Moister Cloister. Yo, that is in fact Mr. Moister? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. I forgot that whole thing. Chat, we have ads coming in a sec. Lock in. We've got 3 minutes of ads. I'm gonna pause up while we run the ads. I've got to do it because we're at the hour mark. I'm so sorry to do it to you. You're not gonna miss anything. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I forgot Hunger Games. I disconnected at that moment. Obviously, I know that piece of information, but my brain was so scattered around different Charlies. Charlie Day, Charlie something else, Charlie who shall not be named, that, like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just rambling until the ads start to be so many Charlies. Yeah, but, like, who needs them? All right, we are so back. Chat, we're back. We're back. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hello. We're here. Any of you see, I think it was a couple of years ago. Now. Any of you see, I just thought of this because of Moist Critical. But did you see William Osman's power tool racing video from a couple years ago, where they like got a bunch of power tools and then like attached stuff to the power tools and then raced the power tools against each other? It was a pretty good video, but doesn't ring a bell? No. Okay. It was so William Osman, ye old goofy sciencey YouTuber dude. Moist Critical was there for some reason. I don't know. They don't normally do videos together. So I think they were in Florida for some reason. But it was them, good old Nile Red, the chemist, Backyard Scientist, Alan Panfield, Mythbuster, all those guys. It was a good video. We love Nile Red. Did you see Nile Red's new video? Fall asleep to him all the time? Yeah, Nile's awesome. I say no, his name's Nigel. But yeah. You fell asleep at the end, no spoilers? Hey. Okay. Bet. All I'm saying is the new video was good. That's not a spoiler, but his whole thing with what he did the last video for is so that he can do a series soon where he is able to turn air into things, which I am so excited for that series, because that's crazy. But yeah, I listen to William Osman's podcast pretty much whenever they upload. It's a good time. It's one of my like 4 sources of media. No, I mean I'll watch random YouTubes here and there too, but consistently at least. I have only a few. Ah, dang it. It's actually the worst. I usually sleep to his videos that I've seen before, but whenever a new one comes out, I just turn it on and fall asleep to it by accident, like every night for a week, until I finally watch it when I'm not in bed. Yeah, I feel that. I understand. I do that with like books or podcasts. But with YouTube videos, I'm pretty good about pausing and stopping halfway through with videos now. I've started doing that with movies too. I'll watch like half an hour of a movie and be like, all right, I gotta pause it and do something else. I love YouTube in bed. Yeah, I know, me too. But that's the problem with that, and as I'm sure you know as well, is that as you are right now, I'm up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. And then I'm like, man, why do I feel like ass the next day? No matter how bad it gets, there's always YouTube in bedtime. Exactly. Exactly. This is so real. Yeah. Yup. Not only that, see, and we all have our entertainment we go to, right? No matter how bad it gets, Northern Lion's uploading like multiple VODs a day, every day, for years. I know I can rely on that. If nothing else in this world is stable, I know I can rely on that. You might have lost a VOD hero? Oh no. That's terrible news. I'm so sorry to hear that. What, so bad at uploading my VODs? Yeah, I mean, I haven't, I was saying it the other day, because I trim out, like, the breaks and stuff, but because of that, stuff just ends up not getting uploaded right now till hella late. I was on top of all of them, but, well, what happened was I was trying to do TikToks daily for, like, all of about a week. And then I ended up getting so burnt out on like looking at my own VODs that I had to be like, nah, fuck, I can't do this right now. And then I just let all the VODs slip. I'm still like pushing them to YouTube as private, but unedited. So I need to go through and edit them and upload them. Just post it as it is. It's such a hassle to download them and post it. Oh no, yeah, like I just push them over to YouTube as private, and then I edit them over on the YouTube editor. The TikTok grind is not for the weak. I get so overwhelmed with them. It's so fun though. The problem was like I was having so much fun making the little edits I was doing. They were so fun. But like it was such a waste of my time because like I'm doing school right now too. I can't justify spending in like even if it's like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, it ends up being like an hour throughout my day working on like a 10-second video when I should be either at work, doing work, or doing studying. You know what I mean? So it got to a point where I was like, fuck, this is unsustainable for me right now. That's crazy. Out of Diet Coke? Oh no. Actually, wait. Hero Brian, I don't feel bad for you at all. I don't feel bad for you at all. You know why? Because you're a freaking Diet Coke drinker. Get that out of here. Get that out of my stream. We're a Coke Zero household and you know it. We're a Coke Zero household. It's where it's at. Gonna get Diet Coke withdrawals? Come over and join us in the Coke Zero way. You should drink water. You know, that's understandable too. I've gotten better at it this year. I wouldn't, and then I was only drinking sparkling water for the most part. But now I'm trying to get a cup. I'll at least get a good amount per day. It's working. No. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Da da da. There we go. You need groceries? Me too. I think I'm getting groceries tomorrow. Well, not I think. I know. We already ordered them. I just have to go pick them up. I think I've mentioned it before, but holy fuck. Grocery, like, curbside pickup is the freaking best thing that's ever happened to my life. All of the struggles of going into the grocery store, not only being overwhelmed, but being hungry and surrounded by food that I'm like, oh, I should buy this, I should buy that. And then coming home with a million things I don't need. And instead just getting exactly what I need. Not only that, but it taking like, instead of it being like a 30+ minute trip to the grocery store, it's like a 10-minute there and back. Ooh, it's nice. Lifesaver. Curbside pickup might be the win. Yeah, we switched to doing that, like, I guess it's been a couple of years now. But holy crap, it's so nice. Not only that, but like, that means that you get to do your grocery shopping while you're sitting at home, just chilling. So you're literally just like we're just hanging out, eating our dinner, watching TV, and then like going grocery shopping, basically. It's so nice. Yo, what's up, Ken? Welcome in. If I'm here, does that mean the stream is set to end in seconds? No, you've actually got like another 20 minutes or so. It's because we here in the good old US of A just had our daylight savings time change. So it's only 11:36 p.m. for me right now. That's what's happening. That's why everything feels weird. I don't know if y'all are also on a daylight savings time there. I know different places do it at different times, or not at all, so. Oh, I couldn't remember. That was pretty good though for the first time I've actually gotten to and into that section today. That was actually pretty good. But yeah, good to see you, Ken. Hope things have been going well for you. You been streaming much lately? If so, what you been playing? Oops. Was so confused, so I won't actually benefit from the schedule change, except that stream won't start at 11:30 like today. Stream didn't start at 11:30 today. Stream started at... Oh, I guess it started at 11:30 for you, yes. No, you will still benefit from it. Because then instead of 11:30 your time, it's going to be starting at like 10:30 or even 10, depending. You've been doing well streaming a little Celeste also? Hell yeah, and some Minecraft? Nice! What version of Minecraft you playing? Are you playing modded stuff? Or what you doing? I think it's just a letdown from what you were hoping for. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry to let you down like that. My bad. Yeah, because you forgot the time change. Man, it was so nice. I know it only matters for today because of the time change. An extra hour of sleep is nice. But an extra hour of day going the other way is worth the sacrifice of one crappy missed hour, I will say. You were still awake? Yeah, I wasn't this time. Usually I'm up for the time change, but I wasn't. 100% extra hour a day for sure. Yeah, and like, I just don't understand who this benefits. Like, yay, we got 1 extra hour of sleep tonight, or like last night, but now it's dark at like, before I leave work. And that's just so depressing. It's so depressing to like, my whole day is just like, I get done with work and I'm like, oh good, I've still got like half my day left, but it's just dark and abysmal outside. Playing base game Minecraft, trying to keep the mines compliant and structurally sound. Hey, I like that. Yeah, I'm all about, I love vanilla, or as close to vanilla as people are comfortable to get. So I feel you. And playing the game with those kinds of things in mind. You know, everyone plays Minecraft differently, but especially with like, I do appreciate that aspect with mining, because I also feel like it lends to how I like to do building, which is I like to build as I go in Minecraft. So like, it's like what you're doing is like, I'm assuming you're building up structural supports and things like that for your mines as you're digging, right? And I kind of do the same thing as I'm like exploring the overworld, where like, as I walk through the overworld, if I need to sleep somewhere, I'll build a little shelter. And I'll like gather resources from the area around me, and then I'll make a place to stay for the night or like a day or two, and then I'll move on. It makes the world feel so much more lived in, at least for me. I get a lot of good out of it, I think. We tried to DoorDash Wendy's at 1:30, but it didn't let us because it closed at 2, so we had to rush out to Wendy's and pick it up, and we got there at 1:53, but then while we were sitting there, I looked at my phone and it suddenly was 1:03. Oh, holy crap, that's crazy. So then you were extra early to get your food. Daylight savings is the government saying you guys aren't depressed enough? For real? Why? I feel like everyone's pretty outspoken that it's kind of just garbage and no one wants it anymore, so give me a good reason why it's still in place. I don't know. That's very cool. Nomadic Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, I don't strictly play that way, but if I am deciding to go on a long adventure, that's how I like to take the adventure. I do still settle down in my own little space and make my little home and things like that too, of course. But I like to build with what I have. I like to build with what's around at the moment. Lock in? You got so close that one time? That's true. That's true. All it's going to take is one lock-in. The problem is I don't know if the lock-in is what's going to work or if the yapping is going to be what works. Because sometimes when I'm playing this game, I need to be not focusing on the game, if that makes sense. I feel like that's always how it is when I'm playing video games, though. If I'm like watching out the corner of my eye, it's almost better vision in my brain. I say as I die. Companies benefit from daylight savings by underpaying their night shifts by an hour. And there you go. And there you go. The Celeste flow state? Yeah, for real. I do be needing to get in it. Tip of the spike. Let me out. Ken, whereabouts are you at in Celeste these days? How's that going? Oops. That was all a little rough, but doing B-sides so I can do chapter 9 currently. Nice. Nice work. You're nobody tried to make you skip doing B-sides. That was only my bunch of crazies over here. See, now Hero's gonna get you to try to do it. Here's gonna get you to try to skip things. That poison that infected me in this game. Didn't even know that was an option. Yeah, apparently, not apparently. Yeah, there's a skip you can do to bypass the gate that locks you out of doing chapter 9. Not that you by any means have to do that, of course. That was just the route that was the route I ended up taking through the game. Just remembered you spent a whole stream on key skip. That was a fun stream. I did spend a whole stream on key skip. I did not know what I was doing at that point in playing this game. Let's be real. Plus, like, okay, it was a little hard. You should dash up into that cloud. Which one? The very first one? Or the one in the little corridor underneath? That's way too early. The one that's underneath. Okay. Dash up into it, like straight up. You keep just falling into the abyss. That's crazy. I would never do that. That seems like an unnecessary waste of our time. You do a straight up dash into it. Okay. I trust you. But don't I have to... So I have to straight up dash, but like earlier then. Because we're flying sideways that whole time. Yeah, slightly before because of the wind. Okay. Ouch. Fair enough. That was dumb. Yeah, key skip. Gate skip was much easier than key skip for me. Yo, thanks for dropping in, Ken. Have a good one. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. W Blob reference? What do you mean? That's just what I always say. That's something I say whenever anyone leaves. I just always say that. Just me being me. Yeah, W Ebrozo reference, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Blob stole that from me. I can't believe Blob would steal my line. Whose line is it anyways? Dang it. Ah! Stop! Can you stop for 1 second and just get a good pass on this? Okay. Okay. We're fine. Chat, I don't want to talk about it. Oh no. Oh no. Wasn't gonna say anything? Good. Continue not saying anything then. Your lips are sealed? Lock them up tight and throw away the key. Please? Don't want none of that here. Silencing your fans, yeah. Only the ones who talk down to me. That's crazy. That's insane behavior. Not just your fans, but your #1 believer. Exactly. Yo, have a good night, Binary. Catch you around. Oh man. I did the wrong one. Oh, you guys, I'm almost caught up to date on the current episode of the Dungeons and Daddies podcast. I might have to go back and start from the beginning again, because it's been a while since I listened to Season 1. And it's just so good. Season 1 is so good. I might have to listen to it again. It's kind of the freaking goat. You know what I mean? Fuck! Ouch. Bro thinks he's real funny? What do you mean? That was an Evan reference. That was a classic Ebrozo reference. Don't you know? Stop. Why do I keep jumping over the top of this? I'm making this more difficult for myself. I'm literally being so dumb. How did I touch it? But I just walked right off it like it was a flat piece of nothing. It didn't even jiggle. It didn't even jiggle for the slightest second. I tapped it, but it just stayed there like nothing had happened. I'm so mad. Well, it was too late anyway. It was too late. Too late to apologize, as they say. It's too late. I'm so mad that I keep doing that. Why am I not going diagonal? My brain is cooked. There we go. You don't do the diagonal, hero? Okay. That's fine then. I accidentally pressed right, and it made me fly a million miles away. Why am I just trying? I'm just doing things I've never been doing before. All of a sudden. I think that might mean that it's getting close to our time. My brain starts pulling out random ass moves it hasn't tried all stream. We might be cooked. Bro's just dilly-dallying? No, my brain's telling me that it's had enough. I'm trying to play the game, but my brain's having other ideas. Yo, what's up, chef? You've joined us at the bitter end. As we head towards the imminent close. Close to our time or close to success? Close to our time. At the downfall timeline. Oh my god. Always fashionably late? We wouldn't have it any other way. Well, it's good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. I've been here all stream. I've been here in... That was annoying. I can get to the third screen. I got decently through screen 3 one time. And that's it. I'm having a good time though. We're chilling. We've been hanging out, talking about all sorts of stuff as usual. But why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? In the good news, 4BG is no joke. This is 4CG. But I trust 4BG is also no joke. Not to correct you or anything like that, but I had the... I think it was just the Tylenol talking. I had to correct you, I'm sorry. It's been so long. Oops. Sometimes get them confused. Yeah, it's all good. Lurking while streaming. Have a great stream. Hey, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I had 4BG deaths where I put my controller down to take a breath and I put my right arrow key and died. Oh, comedic and also so sad. That sounds so frustrating. Especially if 4BG is that difficult. That sucks big time. I was like 3 or 4 rooms out. Oh, dude, I would end stream, close the game, done with all that. Why did I wait so long? Oh, you guys, my brain don't like it. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself. You know, that's also true. That's also true. It's not all the most important thing that's ever happened. Otherwise, I would have crashed out. Exactly. And as I always say, we're here to fun max, not to stress max. That's why we're playing this game. To not stress ourselves out. Am I right or am I right? This game definitely could never stress us out. It's like how I've had multiple golden deaths from skipping cutscenes, but it was still the retry button. Oh, that's annoying. That would be so sad. Why did I do that? You guys, I just tried to jump with my dash button. That's crazy. This guy's got serious issues if he thinks his dash button is his jump button. Come on. Dang it. I got serious issues too because I tried to dash with my jump button earlier. This is the run? I know you're saying that about last run. I thought so too. I thought it was the one, but alas, it was not. Headed out for the night. Hey, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. We're going to be ending in just a sec. Really, I should be ending stream right now. But what's happening is I'm in this gameplay loop in Celeste where you get so frustrated because you think you can clear the level, and then it's starting to tick at my brain and tell me like, just do it, just keep playing, just keep playing. You're gonna be able to finish the level if you just keep playing. But in actuality, I can't. So I have to put the controller down. Hands up in the air. Don't tilt. I won't. I promise. What I will do is I'm going to plug in my controller so I don't forget because it was telling me my battery's low. And I'm going to go ahead and start up a raid here because we got to end stream. Thank you everyone who's been hanging out for stream. I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you everyone who's been in chat. Thank you everyone who's been lurking. W Zoe for the raid earlier. W Hero Brian for the raid earlier. I appreciate you both very much. Let's go ahead and he was here hanging out in chat. I never get to see him because I am always in a different time zone. Saddest Ken is up playing some Minecraft. I'm going to start the raid over there. I will catch you over in Ken's stream. I'm going to go ahead and drop that raid message in chat. Top ones for the subs, bottom ones for everyone else. Ken is live and playing Minecraft. It's going to be a chill time. It's going to be a good time. Hang out with him and with me over there. Drop him a follow. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you over there, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Celeste. Till then, you'll have a good one. Peace.